Don't ask me what time it is. I don't know. I don't care. I only care about my Father's time. My Father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God, if you like it or not. This is the last story I gonna give you, and then I gonna do my daily things. Yeah, going to the store, shopping for some food, drinks, and all that kind of, you know, the daily life things. Okay, folks, this is about chat, you know. I do have something new, and it is that you can chat with me and all that kind of things, and or that I can answer some questions, or you know. But you better don't ask me any question because I'm gonna hurt you. You understand? I'm gonna disappoint you, and it will be painful. So you don't want this. Don't do this, folks. Just listen to me. If you don't want to listen to me, then go to another channel with naked woman or something, you know, in short skirts. That's what you like more than the real stories, right? You like to be in a dream world with naked woman, huh? That's what you like, eh? You man. I know you so well. Uh, Go to your woman's. It's more important than the man who really will talk about God, you know. Yeah? Does it hurt already? Because folks, I see you going. So I know that you are like God. You understand? So do your dirty habits, your dirty things. You cannot leave it alone, and the deeper you go, the longer it will take you will come out. That's all I have to say, folks. It's and it's important for you. It's not important for me because do whatever you like. You understand? But this is about chat, folks. So don't don't talk to me. Huh? It's not uh, it's not necessary for me that you will become my friend and write down below and all that kind of bullshit. You know, folks, I'm not going for this. You understand? I don't want to be uh, proud in the things I do, the things I say, the things I want for. I don't want to be a star and become the best of the best and all that kind of things. Folks, I'm not going for your money. I do not have PayPal and all that kind of bullshit. I'm not rich. I do not have many houses, and I will not take your money. But I also will not take your bullshit. You understand? So when you come with bullshit, it is the shit you give to yourself. I will give it back to you. You understand? So that's just the way I talk, and you better watch out for me because I can talk like this on a very easy way, and I only will hurt you if you try to talk with me on the chat. Don't do it because I'm gonna hurt you. The truth always hurts, folks. So yeah, and I only will go for that truth. You understand? So you will get hurt because you do not like what I will say to you. You understand? So I'm not here for the fame, not to be rich, and not to get friends, and not to become famous on the internet, that I will be number one, and that I will go on any channel and will say, oh man, I do, oh wait a moment, almost 1 million, oh I think I'm gonna cry. Fuck off, man. Come on. This kind of people, man, I think like that. I see this thing happening and I think, wow, man, are you so happy with these followers of you? That is unbelievable. You understand? Just listen and say nothing. It's for you the best way, because then you completely listen. You understand? So don't write things down. I'm gonna hurt you. I warn you, folks. I'm really gonna hurt you. You understand? And I'm not here to hurt you. But if you ask for it or ask for it, then you will get it like you did ask. You understand? So if I see things in names like yesterday or a day before this, some kind of gay lord did come. Gay lord. You understand? Dare to talk to me. So I did answer his question. I did not like it. I can tell you directly. You understand? Because you need to understand, folks, if you go wrong in what way, in my eyes. So if you are gay, you can be a person who walk with God, you understand? But never can be with God. Because God do not like gays. Like he do not like money. You understand? And that's the real truth. And it hurts. But it is true. You know, so be clever. Don't talk with me on chat. Don't do it. You better don't do it. I'm really gonna disappoint you. I'm really gonna hurt you, folks. And now I just did get a nice girl who mean it all good, and I do understand, you know. So, but I give her an answer back, and well, she will not like the way I answer. And this girl only meant to give some love to me, you understand? She told me, yeah, you are right, and all that kind of things. But if she did listen, then she do understand that all the things I do get, I get it from God. So chat with God, not with me. And that's what I did say to the girl. I told her, tell this to God, not to me. You know, I am nothing, folks. I'm just a player of God. You understand? I do the things for God, and I do exactly what God will ask me. Ask me. I will do. I think that's the more fair way I ever can give to God. You understand? And I'm a very fair person if it goes about God. But I can be very difficult for you, folks. And I will be. You will not like me. No, folks, not one of you. In this world you all will hate me. You understand? For anyone who will come to this channel, you only will hate me. Because I talk about the truth. And many of you hate the truth. You understand? So that's because you are with the devil already. That's why you hate the truth. The truth comes from God. And hate from the devil. These are the two fighters to each other. You understand? It's hate or love. Who will win? For now, hate win. For later, love win. And if you are in love with God, then you will win. But you need to be really in love with God. You understand? Like I am. I am really deeply in love with God. You know, I did get the sickness of God. Love sick. I'm love sick in God. You know, I can tell to people I go into the streets and talk to the people and I will say, oh man, I feel sick, man. Sick. And people will come to me and will say, what did happen, man? What's going on? Why you are so sick? And I will say, man, I'm love sick in God. And people start to run away from me. What? Yeah, they never will understand that I will start to talk into the sickness like this, you know. I will give my sickness to the people, and the people will not like my sickness and will go away. You understand? That's just the way I am, and this is how I can easily hurt you. You will never see it come. And this is just an example in what I am. You understand? And it only will hurt you. So, chat is open. Okay, chat is open. And you can use it, yes. But you better don't. I'm not here for the fame. I'm not here to talk with you. I'm here so that you will listen. That's all. But in person I will not talk with you. I will give you a bloody answer. And you will feel this answer. Like something start to bleed in you. You understand? I will give very sharp answers. So watch out for me. And better don't talk with me. I don't want this. You understand? But the chat is open. So if you like, you can do it. If you dare. You understand? But I will have for everyone who dare to talk with me a very rare answer. Do not forget what I say. I will give you a very rare answer. No one will give you. Because no one is with God like I am. You understand? So I can hit you in any way I like. And you can hate me for this in any way you like. That's up to you. So this is all about chat, folks. Chat. It's a new thing for me. I just found it out how it works and all that kind of thing. I'm not that good in computer things, you know. So I find this thing and I think, oh yeah, okay, this chat let's see what kind of people will come, and you know. But I tell you honestly, don't talk with me. I'm gonna hurt you. You will be disappointed ever to talk with me. And I can do nothing about it. You know? And I did hurt already many people in the truth. People who start to cry and run away from me and all that kind of things, you know. And yeah, it's a pity, you know. I feel it, but I also feel that I'm standing in my right and that I have to do it. You understand? This is what I get in. So I do it exactly what I get in. I do it. I spit it out to the people, and that's what I do. That's what I am. And that's the way it is. And I can not change it. And I won't. So I'm really a very different person you ever will meet on the internet. You know? I'm special, taken by God. So I'm a special person who come from God and talk with you. And I am your unknown prophet. And just don't talk with me. It will give you pain. I will hurt you. I will disappoint you. Understand? Because the answer will be so sharp. It will go like a knife. It will cut you. But I will not cut your body. I will cut your soul. That's the most painful thing I ever will give. You understand? So spiritual, you will feel this. When I start to answer your questions. So you better don't. Just listen, be wise. Just listen. And if you don't want to listen, move, go away. You understand? So there will come very nice persons. I understand. You know? But I only go for God. You know? I only can give love to God. And really no one else. Not on this planet and not on another planet. And not on God's planet. It's only God. Nothing more. And maybe that's why God did create me and give me the name, the unknown prophet of God. You know, because I am different than all the rest God ever did create. It must be, or else why I will be the unknown prophet of God. You understand? Because I told my Father God, why you did touch me, and what do you make out of me? Who am I, and why me? And God told me, I love you. You are my son, and I am your father. And I told my Father God, that is not possible. That is Jesus Christ. That is not me. So in the beginning I thought, yeah, I don't want to replace Jesus Christ because I am here now. That is not the way. But then in time, you know, I only saw God and I did not see Jesus Christ. And I thought, what is going on? I see God all the time, you know, but I don't see Jesus Christ. How is that possible? So this for me was very strange. I did not understand how this was ever possible. But now I do understand. For already a long time, you know. Jesus Christ was God on earth. Another way I cannot think of. That's why I never see Jesus Christ. I only see God. You know. And if Jesus Christ do exist, then he did hide for me or something. But I never will love Jesus Christ more than I do love God. So also not Jesus Christ. You understand? I go for the one who did really touch me. So I will not go for the angels in heaven. I will not go for the nice people on earth. And I will not go if Jesus Christ do exist. I also will not go for Jesus Christ. I go for the one who did touch me. And that is God himself. There I go for. Completely. And only. You understand? And if Jesus comes, then I will say, yeah, Jesus, I'm sorry, man. You hide for me. Why? I walk with your Father all the time and you hide for me. Why? You tell me. Can you tell me why you hide for me? Yeah, you need to understand that, folks. It is not me who choose for this. It was God who did make the choice for me. You understand? This got nothing to do with me. It got everything to do with God. It's what God did want, not what I did want. So that's why I'm talking like this, folks. And I never can change it, you know. I think I will stay that way even when I am with God later in heaven. I will still do the same work I'm doing here, you know. I'm a talker and I'm a good talker and I know exactly what to say. And I know how to hurt you and where. And that is, I'm gonna take your soul, you know. I'm gonna cut it open. I'm gonna hurt your soul. And I'm sorry, folks. I did not, I never know that I will come like this, you know. It was one day I stand up and it start to happen. And I was standing like, you know, like ice. I could not move anymore. The only thing I could think of was back to my bed, sit down and start to understand what just did happen. And then God started to talk. And then I was like, what do I hear now is not possible, or I will become crazy, so send me to a hospital or a crazy house or whatever, you know, or I will become very sick. What's going on? That's the first thing what did happen with me. I thought I will become crazy. I'm sick. I'm crazy. But that's what will happen when you are brainwashed by the right person. And you better can be brainwashed by God than anyone else here in this world. And I'm really brainwashed by God. You understand? And no one come close to me. Not one person here on earth or one person next to God. It only will be God and really no one else. And that's exactly what I am. And that did create God in me, folks. And I can never change that way. Only God can change me. You know? So I leave this open for God. God can do with me whatever he likes. In what he thinks is good, this will come into me directly. You understand? So I'm definitely, completely, very good connected with God, my Father. And this connection, folks, you want it also. So start to listen to the stories I tell. And there is a possibility that you will be connected like I am connected with God. And normally speaking, this is not possible. God did do this with no one. For God told me so. He do not trust you. And this for all the people all over the world. He do not trust you. And I speak exactly like my father told me. He do not trust you. Also, what you make with your hands, he do not trust it. So don't trust no one and don't trust anything. And things will come from you, from your hands, out of you, things. You will create things. I also cannot trust. So then I start to think, things, food, drinks, yes, things created by people's hands. I also cannot trust. Well, folks, I wonder how long Trump will stay alive, because he was already poisoned. But I saw that he will die on another way. Not by poisoning. So, yes, but, folks, chat. Don't chat with me. Don't do it. You only will get hurt. And I know how to hurt you. You understand? There is no one else in this world who knows better how to hurt you deep in your soul. No one else in this world will hurt you like I do. And I will do it in the way of God. And it will be very painful. So folks, don't start this. You don't want it. Just listen. When you are with God, you get the same thing. you will listen. There's nothing more to do, nothing more to say. You keep your mouth shut and you just listen. That's all you have to do in heaven. Listen. And here's the same thing with me, folks. You listen or you don't listen. If you don't listen, now then go. It's easy. You are free to go, you are free to come. And you are free to chat, but I did warn you. I'm not that likable. So I am a very unpleasant person who did come from God. I am very unpleasant. I also do have unpleasant news. So, yeah. So, pardon me for my rudeness. I will give to you. I will be very rude. I will use many things and many words so that you will understand that I am here and try to do my work and don't want to be in conversation with you people. I don't want. Or that you will become my friend. Or that I will scream, yeah, I got 100,000 people. I will say that's not enough. I go for more than 7 billion. Then I will say, that's enough. But I still will not scream, yeah, I got all the people of the world. I am the best. No, I just stay the way I am right now and you all will listen to what I say right now. It will never change a thing. You understand? And that's the honest person I am, folks. And many people will go for this nonsense, you know. For 100,000 people who did become friends and did listen and all that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm not that way, folks. I'm the way of truth, and if you don't like the truth, then go away. Then there is no way for you to listen to me. So then go away. But you are welcome to listen. And if you like to chat, I did one. I'm gonna hurt you. All of you. So if you don't want to get hurt, just open your ears. Let me do the talking. And you need to walk, folks. Not me. You. You don't know how to walk. Huh? Baby steps. Start with your baby steps. So chat is open. And better you don't use it. You know? Don't use this chat. But I will give you the chance to chat. But then you will understand that you will get hurt. And then you can tell other people, I don't talk with this person. He really gonna hurt you. He go into your soul. He gonna rip it open. He really gonna hurt you. You know, if some people know this, then talking, rumors will come and then you all will understand that I'm just like that. And this got everything to do with my Father God. If my Father never told me that I cannot trust you, then there was nothing going on. But Father God told me. So don't chat with me. Don't talk with me. Don't become my friend. You want to chat? Chat with God. You want to talk? Talk with God. I talk with you, you talk with God. Okay? Is that a deal? You don't know how to talk with God? Talk with God right now. Say that you do love Him and all that kind of thing. Start to talk with God now, like I do. Like I talk with you, you talk with God. This is how easy it is. You need nothing for it. No microphone or something, or special things to reach God. No, just talk with God. And you don't have to do it with your mouth, then do it with your mind. Understand? Be connected with God. It's very easy to be connected with God. You don't have to use your mouth. Spiritually, you also can talk with God. In your mind. Talk with God. Don't talk with me. I'm here to talk with you. But you are here to talk with God. Not with me. That's why I told you, I got nothing to do with you. You understand? It's God who cares so much about you. It's not me. Show me that you love God. In the way I love God. Then we talk. Okay? But the first step is God, my Father. And God is listening. He's waiting for your love. All of you. Come on. Give the love to God. Now. And you will see what you get back. But this is for the people only who do not have blood on their hands. Or else you did freaked up already. Understand? Only for the people who do not have blood on their hands. If you do have blood on your hands, don't talk with God. You will never hear him. So Don't waste your time. Don't try. Like the chat I'm talking about, I don't want people to talk with me. And God will not talk with you if you do have blood on your hands. And else you will make a very big chance to be with God right now. Right now. But you need to be with God like I am with God. I think for you people that is not possible. But it's easy to reach God. And for God it's easy to reach you and touch you. But really, that's question number 2. And that is long waiting. Do you have that time? Because you will wait long. And we do not have much time. Well, but that's the end time story I tell. You do not have a future. You do not have much time left. For the people who will start with children right now, you will never see them grow up. I'm telling you, folks. We live in that timetable, and you will understand. But you only will understand when it is time to understand. When God called my Father, you completely will understand. But folks, I'm not here for the fame. I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to listen to your stories. But if you want to get hurt, I'm not here to become famous. Because I really go for the 7 billion. You understand? Or else I will not be happy. I really go for the world. Because all ears need to hear what I have to say. Before all eyes will see my Father God come down. And you will think, how is it possible that all eyes will see your Father come down? Well, you did create the internet. This is how the whole world, will see my Father God come. Because of the internet. That's the only possibility. So, do you understand that we are in that story. Because now, when God comes, all eyes can see him, right? Well, that is almost done. There are some countries who do not have internet yet. You know? But they are busy to also that they will get it. And these are part of Africa and, you know. So it's not, this is not done yet. So still, not all eyes can see God coming. But okay, folks. I don't want to hurt you. So don't chat with me. And listen to it. I recommend this to you. Listen to it, or you will get really hurt. And for me, it's easy to hurt you. More easy than give you some love. Understand? This is just in me. And I think it's justice also. You understand? You need a boy like me talking like this. Maybe you will start to understand what's really going on. And that people of God can be very nice, but also very hard. And I am one of these people. And I am really very hard. You know, maybe I am the hardest one of God. But however, folks, I am the unknown prophet of God. And on the end, all will understand that I am what I told you. I never did lie a thing about the unknown prophet of God. I am the unknown prophet of God. It is what God did give me. Because I did ask God. I did ask God, God, what am I? And God told me, you are unknown. And then he did say something else. He told me, you are an enigma. And I even did not know what an enigma was. You understand? I never did go to the internet or whatever. And never did learn English and all that kind of shit. You understand? So I did go to the internet and did look for an enigma. And then I start to understand, oh, so I am something of God, what exists and do not exist, but still is there and is not there. And write something down, but you cannot see it. And all that kind of things, you know, enigma is, it's not credible. It's, you need to think, questioning in things you cannot answer or something, you know, it's very difficult to understand. That's what God called me. an enigma, unknown. You know, I also do enigma things. So I did write down hero in my room. I love God with my finger. You understand? I know that there is standing, I love God. But if you are here with me and I ask you, can you see what is standing there on all the walls? Then the people will say, there's standing nothing. I see nothing. You know? It's an enigma thing, eh? It's something I did write down. But only I know this. I write down, I love God. I love God with my finger. You understand? It always will stand there. You know why? Because it's in my mind. But you will not know what's in my mind. You understand? But for me, I write it down and I see what I did write down. And then I do not understand when I ask you, can you see what is standing there? And the people will say there is standing nothing. And I will tell the people, there is standing, I love God. Can you not read it? So the explanation of an enigma, something what is there and what other people cannot see. You know, it is there, but other people cannot see it. But this is also with God the same thing. You know, I will explain what God is. God can give you things. People walk right through it, and the people who know God will stop by that thing and will get their message. And the rest of the people who do not walk with God, they never saw that this is standing there. You understand? So this is very spiritual. You start to see spiritual, and only what God gives you, you can see it. Only you. And this did happen with one person. This person is me. You know, I get this so many times. So I did go to places and I did talk about things. You never will understand a thing. This what I just explained, you do not understand. It's too high, it's not possible, and yeah, I do understand. But when you walk with God, you also will understand that everything is possible. Because you start to walk with God, everything becomes possible. So I honestly did ask my Father God, why did you touch me? There are more than 7 billion people. Why you took me? And I'm just a guy from Holland. What do you want with me? I do not understand. And God told me, I'm your father and you are my son. Yeah, what can I answer? So, folks, yeah, it's strange things did happen with me. And the whole world will know these strange things, what did happen with him. And I will be happy with the people if all listen to me. All. So I do not go for 1,000,000 or 100,000. No, I go for all. I want you all to listen. All. And I will never stamp on my chest. Oh, that's me, man. 7 billion. But you people will do like that. Hey, this guy, man, this holy or this unknown prophet of God, he do have 7 billion, and I will go all over the internet, all over the TV, but you will not see me. I will not stamp myself on my chest. Yo, that's me, man. You understand? I don't care. So all you people who want to walk with me, start to walk with God first. And I want that God will be proud for me in the things I do. But I don't want to see you proud for me. You understand? I want that God will be proud for me in the things I do. But I don't want to see you proud for me in the things I do. You better be proud for my Father, so that I can be proud from my Father to me. You understand? This is when I will reach the 7 billion. I will be proud for my Father, that my Father will be proud for me. But I want you to be proud for my Father. Or God will never be proud for me. So it's about you. What you gonna do, folks? You understand the circle I'm talking about? It's like a circle. It's circling around. It comes from God, it comes into me, I put it into you, and you put it into God, and God gives it back to me. You understand? It's like a circle, it goes around, it's got everything to do with love. You know? And this is high love, this is thinking work. And this kind of things comes out of me, and for me it's very easy to understand, folks. I can talk with you, you will never understand one word. Like Jesus did with parables and all that kind of things, you know? I don't do it. You will not understand. But in time, folks, everything needs time. You will understand that I was really touched by God. And special. You understand? I'm a fit person of God. A VIP. Fit person of God. And I'm crazy sick. I'm a crazy sick person of God. I do have the sickness of God. I'm lovesick of God. It's the best sickness you ever can get. I'm telling you. If you want to become a person of God, you need to become sick in God. You need to get the sickness of God. And you will understand what I'm talking about. God did not build many fit persons. The devil did. The devil did create many fit persons. You understand? That's what the devil did. It's not what God did. God did make one fit person. This person is me. Must be, because I am the all-known prophet of God. So I can see myself like a very high person of God. So I'm a VHP, very high person. But there are many FIPs, folks, and they're all with the devil. FIPs. Watch out for the FIPs. All who are FIPs are very high persons of the devil. You call them FIPs. I call them FIPs. These are very high persons of the devil in this world. FIPs. You understand? FIP persons. Very high persons of the devil. That are the FIPs in this world. I'm telling you exactly the truth, the way it is. These are the very high persons of the devil. We call them FIPs. Did you see any FIPs? No? There you know. But folks, you will be so blinded that you will go for that FIPs. It seems to be more important than God. And it will be only the FIPs who will start to kill the normal people. You need to watch out for the FIPs. The very high persons of the devil. They will kill you. If you are not a FIP person, then you know what will happen, huh? You're gonna die. And that's the truth. And I'm a FIP person of God, and I warn you for the FIPs here on earth. Watch out. I don't know any better, for these are the people who belong to the devil. All these freaking FIPs. These are high persons of the devil. We call them fips. Very important people. And that's why they are very important. They do things. They do disgusting things, dirty things. Things you never did know that they do those things. I'm warning you for the VIP persons. Very important. But okay, folks, I go a little bit away from the story that you better do not chat with me or I will hurt you. So I will say it again. Don't do it, because I will. I will exactly do what I just told you. So watch out. I'm very technical if it goes about God. So watch out. Just listen. Be still. If you come at my house or this house, because nothing is mine. If you come this house, the same thing will happen like in heaven. The same thing. I will give you one warning before you step in here. I will tell you, behave. When you step into heaven, the first thing you ever will hear is, behave. And you will, folks. You will listen to this. So then your good behavior will come. You will never dance for God with just shaking your ass and your tits and with makeup and all that kind of short skirts and all that kind of bullshit. Or a big mouth or this and no. No. You don't see this in heaven. Also, there is no music in heaven. It's very quiet in heaven. It's very still. The music did go away. So it's quiet in heaven. No music, no sound. No beat, no drums, no nothing. One more time, folks. Don't chat with me. I will hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. But I will hurt you spiritually. It's more painful than any pain you ever will get. You thought that a headache was painful. Then you never did get pain in your soul. That is painful. Because that is a thing what stays in your mind. This is how painful it will be. It will stay in your mind, it will follow you forever. And it will never go away. That's why I'm warning you for this kind of pain. You understand? It's like you're driving into the street and a little child comes for your car and you kill it. The first thing, whatever will happen, will start in your mind, folks. Will go into your soul. You did kill this child and it did die for your eyes. And you never will forget, and it always will follow you. This is how I can hurt you, like you hit a little child, and it was not your meaning. This how I can hurt you, but if you write to me, you understand? I can go that deep. And for me, easy to go that deep, folks. I do have the knowledge, so maybe then you will understand better that I really do walk with God. I do not walk with you. But you need to walk with God, like I do. I want you to do this all of you. The more God can take, you know. And also, folks, if you believe in nothing, that is better than you believe in something. God can take you more easy when you are standing in the middle. You do not choose for God and you do not choose for the devil. So you are standing in the middle. You believe in nothing. It's better than that you believe in the wrong thing. Because then God can do nothing with you anymore. If you go with Buddha or with Hare Krishna or with Allah or with, I don't know how many beliefs there are, but there are many beliefs, you know. If you go with one of them, it's got nothing to do with God. So God will have nothing to do with you. You did choose something above God. And there is no one else above God. It's God who's standing above. You need to understand. So make your choice and be smart, be wise. Be like the fox. But do not go with the fox. be like the fox. Then you know what the fox will do. You understand? And the fox here in this world is the devil and the children of it. These are the foxes. You need to watch out for the foxes. They are very smart and very tricky. I cannot warn you enough for these fit persons. Watch out for the fallen ones, the fallen stars. They are all stars. In heaven you will not see, or in the air you will not see much with stars. But here on your planet you need to watch the stars. There you will see movement, much and very fast. And this is coming from the stars. And you can follow that stars. And then you will understand stars who did fall from heaven. Because that's the real story. It's the stars who did fall away from God to heaven. That's why these stars are there. You understand? Oh, you never saw it that way. Yeah, that is a missing chance, folks. If you did not see it that way, then you walk already that way. And I can do nothing for you anymore. And also God can do nothing for you anymore. If you walk with the stars already, you belong to that fallen star. That's why I say, watch out for the fit persons. And they all do have the name star. So there is not much happening about the stars you look into the air. But you need to watch the stars who are on this floor, in this world, right now. I want you to look at them and you will understand what kind of stars that are. And God did warn you very well about the stars what will fall from heaven. These are that stars. Not the stars you see every day. Don't follow that star. If you still look into the air, start to look down. Start to look at your people. And you will find out the ugly truth, I'm telling you. And then you will say, man, you are so right. If I was not right, then what do I do here? What do I talk? I told you, I am a child of God. And God did make me the way I am right now. And I will be a hateful person for you, but the most lovable person for God.